One of the greatest seasons in recent memory for the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, Haynes King, the 2025 ACC Player of the Year, one of the most exciting quarterbacks and players in all of college football. And we are thrilled to have him join us here tonight as he'll be recognized shortly here at halftime as the ACC Player of the Year. And Haynes, it's a thrill to have you here first and foremost. It's been a tremendous pleasure to watch you play. And I guess I'll start with this. What does it mean to you to win ACC Player of the Year?
I mean, it means a lot. You know, it's a great honor, great opportunity, and it's a blessing as well. But, you know, it's not really a one-man show. It's a team sport. And I wouldn't be in this position if it wasn't for my team and the coaches in that building.
You guys have won 9 games this year. You got a chance for a 10th. I mean, by all measures, the best season for Georgia Tech in close to a decade. When you think back to your time at Tech, I mean, what do you hope your legacy is?
Really just being a great human being. Obviously a great player, but more importantly, a great human being. And, you know, just gave it his all. And not even just for himself and his family, just for the teammates and the people around him and the people that believed in him.
Cam Kraft gets a bucket to drop down. Georgia Tech back to within 1. Well, all right, so the season, regular season, I should say, ended a couple of weeks ago. How have you spent your time?
First and foremost, you know, trying to get my body right, rest. I probably had a week or so where I kind of rotted on the couch a little bit, trying to rest up, get the body back right. But other than that, now we're on to BYU and going to try to get this 10th win of the season.
I'm sure you've watched a little BYU film. What's going to be a key in that game, you think?
You know, win on first and second down. If we do that and protect the ball, I feel like offensively, you know, we're going to be in pretty good shape. They give us a lot of different looks with the fronts and coverages and stuff like that. But like I said, if we execute and win the first and second down and be in a good position for, you know, if it were a third down or not, I think we're going to be in really good position.
Well, a week from Saturday, 3:30 on ABC. We've got some hoops tonight, and we were talking before we came back from break, but you got a little basketball background, right?
A little bit. I played a little bit in high school.
When's the last time you got shots up?
I'd probably say about a year ago.
Okay.
Went home and playing with some of the boys. But it's been a while for sure. But, you know, if you pass it to me, I'm going to shoot it for sure.
Well, Haynes, you don't know this, but I played basketball here in the late 90s, same class as Coach Key, Brent Key. And first guy I met on campus, we were in a freshman, we were on top of Peters Parking Deck for a barbecue with all the student athletes. I'm from Boston, he's from Trussville, Alabama. We met that first night, 1996. I've been friends ever since. He's had great success here, just signed the contract. What's one takeaway or one comment you can have about what does Coach Key mean to you? What does he mean to this program? What's something you learned from him that will stay with you for life?
I mean, just being genuine. You know, he's not going to change for anything. And it doesn't matter. Like, he's just going to be himself. And it shows from day in, day out. But for him to just do that, it's a certain level of realness, I guess you'd say, that he has and that you respect, because he doesn't change for anybody. And it's just like he's going to keep it real, tell you and shoot you straight, and whatever happens, happens. But, you know, he's going to tell you the truth for sure.
When you look back at the last 3 years, you guys won a lot of games. What is your most vivid memory, your favorite memory from, aside from winning the Pop-Tarts Bowl in a week and a half, but what are your favorite memories you think of over the last 3 years?
I mean, one of them is that first bowl win. That was the first bowl that I actually played in my collegiate career. But, you know, just getting that first win with the boys to I guess you'd say overpass that 500 level from 6-6 and now 7-6. And then, you know, now I'd say there's a bunch of games this season, and to even, you know, take that next level and that next step for what we've accomplished this whole season, it's meant a lot. And, you know, those go down as some of my best memories of my collegiate career.
I'll tell you what, that performance you had against Georgia in the 8 overtime game was outstanding. You know, just when I played, the memories I have were some of the losses, because we took a Duke team that was #1 in the country right to the wire a couple times. And although we lost the game, when I look back 25 years, into the history books, those are the ones that stand out, because we went toe-to-toe with some of the best, and Georgia was obviously tops in the country at the time.
I said favorite memories, Bagel. Favorite memories.
I'm just saying, the older you get, you have an appreciation for your accomplishment, and we want to win, and we won plenty here. Thanks, Haynes, for joining us for sure. But thanks for your contribution to the Institute, and the excitement around college football in this town has gone through the roof since you've been here.
Thank you. But Haynes, looking ahead beyond the Pop-Tarts Bowl, you're focused on BYU obviously, but what do you anticipate the next few months, January and beyond? How does that play out for you as far as getting ready for the next level?
I guess you would say a lot of training and focus and getting your body prepared and trying to get it ready for the next level, whatever that entails. It's not even just physically training; it's also mentally training and preparing and getting ready for that.
Watch a lot of NFL football?
Growing up, I actually didn't. Dad always coached high school, so Fridays were, pretty much locked up, and then Saturdays I would play, and then by that time I got to do some homework. So the Sundays were those days, but I watched a little bit, and I'd watch, some of my dad's teammates. I mean, not teammates, but players that he coached. And one of those being that's been in the league for a while is Trent Williams, and whatever team he's going, I'm usually rooting for them.
Is there anything that you're going to be able to do once the season is over that you haven't been able to do that you're looking forward to? I mean, obviously, I know you're not going to eat bad because you got more things coming up, but what's one thing you don't have time during the season for but are going to get to do once the season's over?
One of the first things I'm going to try to do is go hunting. Yeah. Hunting or fishing. I enjoy the outdoors and being in the woods and, the peace and quiet, but, also just having fun. And whether it's deer hunting, duck hunting, or hog hunting, and just squirrel hunting, whatever it is, just out in the woods and getting a peace of mind and separating yourself.
You taking any teammates out there who may not have as much hunting experience, trying to coach them up?
We have talked about it before. We haven't finalized anything, but we definitely have talked about it quite a few times. So that is definitely a plan that we've been talking about for a while.
Well, I look forward to hearing more about that. Again, Haynes King joining us. Haynes, it's been such a pleasure to have you. It's been a lot of fun to watch you over the last 3 years, and I think on behalf of the Georgia Tech community, everyone is really appreciative of what you've done here, and really just how hard you worked the last 3 years.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So, well, I think I need to cut you loose and get ready for this presentation. But we appreciate the time.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
Always.
Thank y'all.
Congratulations on a phenomenal career. Yes, well-deserving award. And enjoy halftime, man. It's going to be fun to watch. All right.
Thank you.
All right, that's Haynes King. A big thanks to him for joining us here today. And excited to get a chance to watch him suit up one more time for the Yellow Jackets. Meanwhile, still tight here. A little over 4 minutes to play as Marshall goes up and a jump ball.
Quick tie-up on that possession. Peyton had the drop step and step through. That's a tough call for the Jackets. Marist walks away with it.
Marist shooting 50% from the floor. Both these teams have shot the ball extremely well tonight, John. Blackwell has it knocked loose. Washington up with Rummigan. Feeds Reeves instead. Can't finish. Rummigan with the rebound. It's one area where Georgia Tech has struggled tonight. Second chance points. Lamar Washington's going to have a chance to pick up a couple. Marist